Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is the Narcissistic Resistance. Well, I was going to get started on taking out a big chunk of those narcissism videos today, but Comcast has another fiber line cut, and they can't find it. And it's been like this since 2 in the morning. And it was supposed to be back up every 4 hours. The last one was at 7:45. Now they're saying maybe noon, but they haven't even found the cut yet. And those fiber lines take forever to repair. So I will be getting to them as soon as the internet comes back up. But I figure this is a good time to bring this up because it came at a great time, whenever you deal with what death and death of your narcissist and all these emotions and these questions come up, you know. Every time there's always been signs to push me back that I'm doing, telling me that I am absolutely doing the right thing by this channel. And this channel is what I am meant to be doing. And I'm not going to, without putting this person's personal information out there or anything like that, but I think most everybody in the world probably heard this person's story. Um, I was contacted the other night um, by someone who has been a subscriber of mine for a long time, since back to 2014, and he's been watching the channel for that long, and he he messaged me wanting to get in contact with me, and through the conversation, and I had never had like a full. I looked on my history. I had talked to him. I had a conversation with him back in 2014 about some small talk, but nothing this in depth. And with my mother dying, and you're questioning things, and then you got the people who are out there calling you a fraud again, and on and on and on, and the stuff with Dr. Eric Williams and all that. And I made a point in my last video at the end to say, this channel has helped more people, okay, already than that guy will ever help in 10 lifetimes, 100 lifetimes. Not only does it help a lot of people, it helps people who have been through some of the most horrific things that life has to offer. If you guys were, and I'm sure most of you do, will remember a story a couple years back of three girls who were rescued in Cleveland, Ohio, who were held captive by this guy for 10 or 11 years, repeatedly beaten, raped, tied down, chained down, treated like dogs, and one of them escaped. One of them escaped when he was out and got the attention of a neighbor, and we all remember the neighbor. He was, crazy guy, not crazy, eccentric, and that was a meme, and him and all that, and him rescuing these three girls. And you all know the story, and I'm not naming. Well, this individual, this my subscriber, is married to one of them now. And I'm not naming which one because I'm completely respectful of everything she went through and her privacy and all that and all of it. I'm not saying which one it is. It's one of three. You can figure it out. Don't try to figure it out because I don't know where they are on their privacy or anything like that. Don't. But I can tell you 100% he is who he says he is, and it is real. He gained help through my channel and the stories on them. And through that, he was able to get some, I guess, some clarity in his life and make a difference in hers. You know, and I asked him, I'm like, well, you know, I hope my channel at least helped you help her. And absolutely. Absolutely. This girl who shared an experience with two other girls, repeatedly raped for over 10 years, held captive in the worst type of scenario you ever could imagine. And we've heard stories similar to it on here. Like Anne comes to mind as of recently. But this one was a famous one. This one was in the media. This one is something everybody knows about, at least in America. Your stories matter. You being open with your stories, you sharing your stories, you being a part of this channel matters. It matters to a lot of people. It makes a difference. And it makes a difference in some people. You don't even know how far some of your stories could pay it forward to someone else. Your story could help someone who went through something so horrific. That's the beauty of all this. It's all paying it forward. And once your story's out there, it's out there forever to help who knows when, how many years down the road. You don't know how it may help, how it may affect somebody. But it does. And it did. And it came in at the exact right time, because whenever you're questioning and you're going through something always leads me, tells me I'm doing the right thing by running this channel. I'm doing the right thing. I'm helping people. I'm helping people move on with their lives. I'm helping people move on past some of the most horrific abuse that you couldn't even imagine in your worst nightmare. As bad as my story is nothing compared to that. But broken is broken. And the fact that somebody like that, somebody who went through what she went through, can gain solace by all of our stories, just shows the importance of what we're all doing here, and the importance of this channel and keeping it going. So I wanted to get that out there. I figured you guys should know who your stories help, the level it helps. It's the great thing about YouTube. It's the great thing about internet. It gives access to everyone. And we got to fight for it, because they're trying to take it away. But for now, it's there. And your stories made a difference. And this one, it makes a difference with someone you all know about, something. And it's been discussed on, those stories have been discussed on. The story of that guy and it's been discussed on this channel. So to know that one of them is aware of it and is watching your stories and all of our stories for help, should all take heart in that. And it should just show you the importance of not sitting on your story, of getting it out there and sharing it. Because the point of all this is to stop it from happening in the future. So that's why it's important to support the channel. It's important to support it, because you just don't know who you're helping. So hopefully the internet, Comcast gets their act together, and I'll be able to get some videos up today. If not soon as it's up tomorrow, if it's going to be tomorrow. But I'm going to get most of the Narcissism videos up this weekend. If you'd like to, I could still do phone calls. I don't have any internet to do Skype. I could still do phone calls. If you want to set up a phone call right now, we can do that as well. You guys know what to do with the links. There won't be a link in this description box, because I need to be on my laptop to do that, and I'm recording this off my cell phone. So you guys know what to do. Follow the links. It's important to keep the channel supported, growing, and successful because you don't know who you're helping. You may think your story's silly, you may think it might not worth it, but it may help somebody put a connection to something that have been through something so horrific. Or it may help somebody help someone. Your story could help someone else. It's all about paying it forward. So, this all survives 100% on you guys. So, I hope to hear from you. Happy Friday, and let's hope the internet gets working again. Talk to you soon.